What's up, guys? It's your boys Awoki back at with another scary, terrifying, and creepy video from Slapped Ham. We're about to take two videos into one for an epic, scary Slapped Ham compilation of scariness. So grab a chair, grab some popcorn, your extra pair of pants. It's spooky time. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe right now by hitting that wiper icon down at the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it, so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I've posted that video, and then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I thank you so much for the love and support. This channel would not be where it's at if it wasn't for you guys. So keep on doing what you guys are doing, and then show that same love over with Callan at Slapped Ham and give him the love that he deserves for putting these videos together for us to enjoy and get scared and lose ourselves in terror. It can take a lot of work, a lot of effort, and we want to give thanks back to him. And without further ado, let's get into the videos.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham.
Yay!
We're about to see some seriously spooky content that's been trending on the internet this week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more scary content. Just like this.
Do it. It's free. Come on. Already a house that is dripping in spookiness.
In a striking TikTok video shared by user dog.k926, viewers witnessed the dramatic scene of an old rural house deliberately set ablaze during a controlled burn.
Oh, okay.
Supervised by a local fire department.
They do this all the time. Okay. It's interesting to watch because we just had one about 2 weeks ago, and I sat there and watched it, and it was actually interesting to watch.
Took a chilling turn when viewers claimed to see something inexplicable.
No, better not be.
Oh! Hey, you!
A shadowy humanoid figure briefly appearing inside one of the rooms amidst the flames.
It moves really fast. Ha!
The mysterious dark shape seemed to move swiftly, prompting startled reactions online and sparking theories that a ghost or spirit was trapped within the burning home.
The ghost is like, no!
Skeptics however argue that this so-called ghostly presence is more likely an illusion caused by the chaotic environment. Dense smoke, rapidly shifting flames, and collapsing debris creating visual confusion. Despite logical
If you watch it, look, see, it's right there. Watch it move.
explanations, many viewers remain unsettled, convinced they've witnessed something paranormal. As the house burned to ashes, questions linger. Was it simply an optical illusion, or did the flames reveal something far more mysterious hidden within the walls?
Watch it again. That's not an optical illusion. That is not an optical illusion. I'm sorry, but I'm going to call it right
During
there.
a hammock backpacking trip deep in the remote forests of Pennsylvania, Reddit user Dan Sukes captured what appeared to be an ordinary, relaxing campfire scene. The group had trekked 5 miles into dense woodland, 2 miles off the Allegheny Trail, encountering no other hikers along the way. But later, when reviewing the photos from their trip, the poster noticed something deeply unsettling.
What? What the hell is that? I think it's a naked man. Do you see it right there? I can't tell if he's wearing paint. I don't know. Is it Tarzan?
Hidden behind the campfire smoke, a shadowy figure could be seen, seemingly human-like, standing motionless and silently watching the group from the dark tree line.
I'm wondering if this is pareidolia or if this is an actual naked man. What do you guys think it is?
Given their isolated location and the certainty that no one else had been nearby, the presence of this mysterious figure raised questions that left many commenters chilled.
Could it be a tribe
Was
member?
it simply an illusion created by the interplay of smoke and shadow? Or had the hikers unwittingly captured a spectral presence lurking silently in the darkness?
I mean, you can see it. You can see a leg, the pectorals on the man, his arms, His head, private part that's being covered by a small stick.
Pennsylvania's woods are steeped in local folklore about strange creatures, from elusive Bigfoot-like beings reportedly roaming the wilderness, to peculiar cryptids such as the melancholy squonk, the fearsome
what?
gewoggle, and the mischievous Albatwitch. The
Who comes up with these?
squonk is perhaps the most peculiar of these cryptids. Described in folklore as a small, wart-covered creature inhabiting the forests of northern Pennsylvania, the squonk is notable for its profoundly sad disposition. Legend says the squonk is so ashamed of its unsightly appearance that it weeps continuously, and if cornered or frightened, may dissolve entirely into a puddle of tears. Then there's the gewoggle, a lesser known but
The gewoggle looks pretty cool.
decidedly more fearsome creature. Tales describe it as a predatory beast lurking within Pennsylvania's dense forests and mountains, combining the characteristics of a wolf, a bird, and even a reptile. According to folklore, it stalks unwary travelers, making eerie calls from the shadows,
I'm never
instilling
going to
deep
Pennsylvania.
fear in those who hear it. Finally, there's the Albatwitch, a mischievous and
Say this one looks like a monkey with a crow.
elusive cryptid reported near Chickies Rock along the Susquehanna River. Said to be small, ape-like, and incredibly agile, this creature earned its name from a peculiar habit, throwing apples at passers-by from treetops. The Albatwitch is often likened to a miniature Bigfoot, with numerous sightings reported throughout local history.
Does it fly?
While these folkloric local cryptids sound whimsical, the OP's encounter deep in the woods is certainly anything but that. Whether a trick of light and shadow or a true paranormal encounter, the image serves as a haunting reminder of what might silently dwell, unnoticed, just beyond the glow of a campfire.
I can't tell what it is. I don't know.
This
Ooh,
segment
battleship.
newly released footage showing alleged UFO activity near the USS Jackson, filmed off the coast of California in February 2023.
What the? Was
The
Galaxy
footage
or
released
Galaga?
publicly by filmmaker and UFO advocate Jeremy Corbell on his Weaponized podcast reportedly shows multiple tic-tac-shaped objects, similar to the well-known 2004 USS Nimitz incident. According to Corbell and accompanying eyewitness testimony from Navy personnel, these unidentified objects displayed extraordinary capabilities, notably transmedium flight, meaning they transitioned directly from underwater into flight with apparent ease. Witnesses reported 4 such objects, with 2 clearly captured on sensor footage.
See, these ones don't really get me going, like in scary.
The objects reportedly exhibited synchronized, instantaneous departure, lacking any conventional flight surfaces, propulsion exhaust, or heat signatures typical of known aircraft or drones. These characteristics closely align with earlier military encounters like the 2004 Nimitz sighting, making
Remember
the
that
footage
one.
especially intriguing to UFO researchers.
20 years ago that happened, and I remember it.
The Pentagon's official stance remains skeptical about extraordinary claims, noting that many sightings ultimately resolve into mundane explanations such as drones, balloons, sensor glitches, or environmental anomalies. Ultimately, while the USS Jackson footage presents fascinating claims reminiscent of past military encounters, definitive conclusions remain elusive. The striking nature of the reported phenomenon warrants further investigation, but
It just looked like a little tic tac that goes back and forth. What's that one game? Pong? What it was in?
caution is advised until independently verified analyses are available.
Very interesting.
This next one is a photograph taken in a Reddit user's apartment in 2013, which seemingly captured a ghostly face pressed against a window.
Okay. I'm trying to see the face. I think it's right here, is what I'm thinking.
The original poster, Reddit user Drusay, initially took the photo due to curiosity over the vertical blinds appearing oddly pressed outward, as if someone or something was pushing
Oh, right there!
against them.
It's going. That's what it's doing.
Only upon later review did they notice what appeared to be a disturbing face.
There's the eye, nose, mouth, teeth.
At the time of the photo, they were alone, except for their dog, and they claimed previous paranormal experiences in the apartment, such as hearing footsteps, doors closing mysteriously, and even physical sensations like being poked or scratched. So what do you think this is? A ghost face or something else entirely? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
It looks like it's screaming. This happens all the time in so many different
This segment
play
features footage
sets.
from a playground in Morelia, Michoacan, Mexico, capturing...
I just was driving the other day. We were going somewhere during the night, and I drove by a playground like this, and the swing was moving. I thought about recording it. I'm like, oh, it's another ghost swing.
something quite eerie.
And there's no wind. Look at all this stuff. The trees aren't blowing.
The original poster, Reddit user EfficientFerret65A, shared a video that quickly attracted attention online. In the footage, a playground swing gently sways back and forth while a nearby seesaw simultaneously moves up and down, yet no people are visible in the frame.
So why is it moving?
The poster insists that neither friends nor hidden accomplices were involved. However, skeptics propose several plausible explanations. The gentle rhythmic movement could result from a slight breeze or momentum initiated moments before filming. Another common debunking theory involves hidden manipulation, such as using thin fishing line, which has been employed in similar haunted swing hoaxes.
I didn't see it though.
Haunting or hoax? Cast your votes in the comments below.
I don't know. I would feel like I could see the fishing wire still. But then, I don't know. I probably should go out and like debug it and do it to my old swing set I had growing up.
At an old Hollywood bar, a group of friends were enjoying a lively evening, unaware they'd soon capture something strange on camera. Shared online by Reddit
Whoa!
user, the eerie photograph shows two individuals seated at a table, chatting.
That spooky thing's going through the table.
Something unsettling appears. A translucent, ghostly figure of a woman dressed in distinctive 1940s style attire seemingly passes through another table.
Looks like it's Lacey. Like Lacey
Remarkably,
outfit.
this mysterious figure also casts a faint reflection onto the glass tabletop,
Does
adding
it?
to its uncanny realism. Yet, when asked later, no one from the party could recall seeing a woman resembling the figure at any point during the night. Online discussions quickly sparked debate, with skeptics proposing logical explanations such as double exposure, motion blur, or long exposure photography effects, all common in dimly lit environments. However,
Yeah, through the table? This girl looks like she's going through the table.
the detailed period clothing, clear reflection, and transparent appearance continue to leave viewers puzzled. Considering the bar's history as a former jazz club and martini lounge, some speculate the location's past might play a role,
Was that possibly a brothel?
suggesting this might indeed be a genuine paranormal occurrence. Regardless, this photograph remains an intriguing mystery, fueling conversation about what exactly was captured that night in the iconic Hollywood venue.
It's giving me chills. I got goosebumps. And a red elbow.
Strange lights are being witnessed in the skies over Canada, leaving residents puzzled and sparking intense debate online.
Oh, Canada. Whoa! Oh, what? What the
The
fudge?
first piece of footage, shared to TikTok by user WatchAKid, captures mysterious multicolored lights hovering eerily over Vancouver.
What?
The footage quickly attracted attention, with commenters offering various explanations for the bizarre spectacle.
Yeah, tell me what that
One
is.
User Monic Mary boldly suggested,
Blue beam. Just a distraction from reality, and a manipulation to divert attention from the truth. Jesus is king, and he is coming back soon.
Well, I know he
Stay
is.
faithful and never lose your faith in the Lord.
Here she's
I
referencing
don't.
the controversial conspiracy theory known as Project Blue Beam, which alleges that the government uses advanced holographic technology to deceive the public. Adding further
But what would this do to... I just don't know what the gain from this is.
intrigue, a second video posted by Pagesorio69 shows nearly identical lights witnessed by multiple passengers aboard a boat off the Vancouver coastline. These bright, unexplained anomalies hover persistently in the sky, visible to everyone on board.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They give me chills. I like...
Both sightings gain traction online, theories abound, ranging from drones or atmospheric phenomena to more fringe explanations like extraterrestrial encounters or secret experiments.
This thing looks like the thing from Xenon, the 21st Girl of the Century. You remember that movie? Zoom.
So, what exactly is unfolding above the skies of Vancouver, Canada? For now, the strange lights remain unexplained, leaving many watching and
This one's
wondering.
interesting. Oy vey, I have no words. I have no words at all.
Here's a quick and eerie encounter posted to Facebook
The
by
Reaper?
user Home Chic.
That's not a...
Captured somewhere in the United States, this fisherman got the fright of his life when he noticed something strange floating downstream.
That looks like a bird. Oh! Is it one of those things that you buy like the Halloween store and you put it up in your yard or whatever, and this one just decided to get thrown in the water?
Drifting by turns out to be a statue resembling the Grim Reaper.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty creepy. But I'm guessing this is probably a Halloween decoration.
Clearly spooked by the bizarre sighting, the fisherman is left baffled and uneasy, unable to determine where the mysterious statue originated or why it's floating down the river.
Watch, some guy's got his like radio control over in his car.
Before we get to that #1 spot, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious content.
Gotta use this thing. Go click it.
I'm kind of a student of history, and
love this guy.
Like everybody, I think I love a great mystery.
Hollywood actor Lawrence Fishburne.
I loved him in CSI, The Passengers, Ant-Man. There's Matrix. I mean, I love this guy.
Recently sparked intrigue during an appearance on The Talk, making bold claims about aliens walking among us and hiding in plain sight.
I think they walk among us, and
I do too.
That some of you know, I think
you can't tell me in that whole big, huge sky that we are the only intelligent life form in the universe. Do you know how many universes there are? And you're telling me that we are the only ones that are living beings? I don't believe it.
I think we're all familiar with some of them. I think they're right here with us. We just don't know who they are.
Fishburne, renowned for iconic science fiction roles in films like The Matrix and Event Horizon, suggested that extraterrestrials aren't merely visiting Earth, but have already integrated into our daily lives, disguised among us without our awareness. While Fishburne's remarks might seem straight out of a movie script, they're rooted in ideas increasingly debated even within academic circles. A provocative paper recently published by researchers affiliated with Harvard University has sparked intense discussion by suggesting aliens might indeed be living secretly on Earth, underground, underwater, or even disguised as humans. This speculative concept is known as the crypto-terrestrial hypothesis. According to the Harvard researchers, the traditional scientific debate on unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, the government's official term for UFOs, usually considers two possibilities: either human-made technology or extraterrestrial spacecraft arriving from elsewhere in the cosmos. However, the crypto-terrestrial hypothesis offers a more unconventional third possibility: The existence of non-human intelligences hidden right here on Earth, potentially beneath our oceans, inside remote subterranean habitats, or mingling undetected among human populations.
That's so creepy to
The
think about.
researchers emphasize that some UAP exhibit unusual behaviors not only in the air but underwater, demonstrating capabilities that surpass human technology and current scientific understanding. They cite high-profile advocates like retired Air Force Major David Grush and retired Navy Rear Admiral Tim Gallaudet, who have pointed out numerous unexplained phenomena involving objects entering and exiting Earth's oceans at astonishing speeds, possibly even accessing underwater or subterranean passages such as volcanoes. However, it's crucial to note that the Harvard paper, authored by 2 researchers from Harvard's Human Flourishing Program and a biological anthropology professor from Montana Technological University, clearly identifies itself as a speculative thought piece, stressing they believe the hypothesis is probably false. Their intention is not to present definitive proof, but rather to provoke debate and encourage an open-minded scientific exploration of these mysteries with a spirit of humility and curiosity. Nick Pope, who previously headed the British government's UFO investigation program, described the Harvard paper as more of a thought experiment designed to challenge the traditional binary approach to UAP research, either aliens from outer space or simple misidentifications, and instead explore more creative, less conventional possibilities. Pope notes the researchers do not claim to have
I didn't realize that they had an alien con.
found concrete evidence, but rather aim to kickstart a deeper conversation within the scientific and academic communities, which have historically been skeptical about UFO-related topics. On the official side, the Pentagon strongly denies having evidence of alien life on Earth. In a recent comprehensive review spanning nearly 80 years, the Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO, found no credible proof of extraterrestrial activity. Despite this, retired Major David Grush made headlines worldwide after testifying to Congress in July 2023, alleging the US government is secretly maintaining a decades-long program dedicated to recovering and reverse engineering non-human technology, and even biological specimens.
It's called Area 51.
Pentagon officials quickly dismissed Grush's claims. Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, leading the Pentagon's UFO investigation efforts, went as far as calling these allegations insulting and emphasized the rigorous science-based investigative methods his team employs. Yet Grush's explosive testimony energized UFO enthusiasts and kept alive debates over the existence and nature of unidentified aerial phenomena. So while Lawrence Fishburne's captivating claims align neatly with the imaginative aspects of pop culture and cinematic storytelling, the Harvard study invites serious scientific consideration of unconventional explanations, though firmly labeling its ideas as speculative. Ultimately, no definitive proof currently exists that extraterrestrial or cryptoterrestrial beings are living secretly among us.
I bet there is, but I bet they're silent or silenced.
What did I just come across, bro?
A
In
bridge.
this unsettling video uploaded to TikTok by user Davio.2 Real, we follow an urban explorer as he ventures beneath the busy streets of New York City into an eerie, abandoned space.
Do not go in there. You think NYC is bad?
As he cautiously moves deeper into the shadows, something truly bizarre occurs.
Do not go in there. You think NYC is bad? Imagine the underground, bro.
Ah!
Imagine the underground.
What
Without
the?
warning, a small mysterious figure darts from the darkness, running swiftly across
I'm trying to pause it.
the screen towards the left
I
side.
can't get it.
Viewers have passionately debated the identity of this strange entity. Suggestions have ranged from logical explanations like a homeless person hiding from view or a stray turkey seeking shelter,
That did not look like a turkey. I'm sorry, but that did not look like no turkey.
to more fantastical ideas, including the humorous
That's Dobby.
yet eerie notion that the figure resembles Dobby. Whatever it may be, this strange sighting continues to captivate viewers and remains unexplained, leaving us wondering what exactly lurks beneath the busy streets of New York City.
You think NYC is bad? Imagine the underground, bro. Imagine the underground.
It's just down at Westfield, Miranda. Now we're going to go and explore the tunnels today.
Recently, a TikToker named JezzDog has sparked intrigue and debate online after sharing footage of what he claims are hidden underground tunnels beneath Australian shopping centres, including Westfield Miranda and Westfield Tuggerah.
Holy mother of fudge. I wonder if this fills up with like water at all.
In one video, JezzDog explores beneath Westfield Miranda, explaining how a secret elevator, disguised as being out of service, provides access to these mysterious brickwork tunnels.
Get out!
But it's the only lift that actually leads down, so it's a secret lift. You have those two lifts there, and then you have the secret one here.
According to the TikToker, there's a special code sequence that allows the elevator to descend further below the surface, revealing hidden passageways beneath the bustling shopping centre.
But what was this all for then? It was designed and made for something. That's creepy.
But the mystery doesn't end there. In another series of videos at Westfield Tuggerah, the TikToker uncovers even more elaborate tunnel systems. He suggests that these tunnels once housed soldiers who operated nearby air bases during wartime.
These are tunnels underneath the centre itself. They stretch for miles, and from what I can tell, they held soldiers that manned
somebody passes gas in there, you're gonna smell it for days.
the airbase. On the left and right are actually bunk beds.
Footage shows
there is no ventilation in there.
There's expansive corridors lined with bunk beds, storage cages, and even multiple subfloors labelled systematically from A through Z and beyond.
Here is another section. The length
What if these were made for like end of times, kind of like doomsday bunkers?
of these tunnels cannot be underestimated and are a true testament to human engineering. But why are they hiding these tunnels?
The excellent preservation of these tunnels, attributed by JezzDog to stable underground conditions, adds another layer of curiosity. He notes that temperature and humidity have remained constant, keeping the infrastructure surprisingly intact over the years.
Being so far underground, the temperature does not fluctuate much, which keeps the humidity stable.
So I bet it's
which in
cold
turn
and
preserves the bunker
dry.
quite well.
However, viewers remain divided. Some are convinced that these videos reveal genuine historical sites, questioning why such expansive tunnels would be kept secret. Others remain skeptical, suspecting that the TikTok series might be an elaborate hoax or creative stunt. With unanswered questions lingering, this urban exploration continues to captivate the public's imagination. Are these tunnels real? If so, what secrets do they still hold? And why are they hidden beneath popular shopping destinations? For more updates and to watch further explorations, check out JezzDog's
Well, they should look at the fire extinguisher and see what the date says on it.
TikTok account.
But I could have sworn I seen someone, and it was just the two of us. Very scary stuff. Obviously, someone did not want us down there.
That's a bit creepy.
In a harrowing incident near the Thailand-Myanmar border, a 22-year-old Chinese man named Liu Chuanyi endured 3 days trapped at the bottom of a 12-meter deep abandoned well. His desperate cries for help were tragically mistaken by nearby villagers for ghostly whales, leading to a delay in his rescue. The ordeal began on November 24, 2024, when Liu, reportedly exploring the forested area near Mae Sot in Thailand's Tak province, accidentally fell into the concealed well. To conserve energy, he shouted for assistance once every hour. However, locals, attributing the eerie sounds to supernatural causes, avoided the area, believing it to be haunted. It wasn't until a patrol unit responding to reports of strange noises ventured into the forest that Liu's voice was recognized as a call for help. Rescuers from the Mae Sot Pitakan Foundation located him and conducted a 30-minute operation to pull him to safety. Liu was found in a weakened state, suffering from a fractured left wrist, cerebral concussion, and multiple bruises. He was immediately transported to a hospital for treatment. The incident has sparked discussions on social media.
I wonder why, like, isn't there a way to, like, push against the wall and go up it kind of thing, or?
Media, with many expressing astonishment at Lou's resilience and critiquing the village's superstitious interpretations.
Jeez.
Authorities have since sealed the well to prevent future accidents and are investigating the circumstances that led Lou to the remote area.
Good.
In this chilling footage uploaded to TikTok, 2 young girls found themselves in a terrifying situation on a lonely road at night in Italy.
Why are they not home? And they're barefoot. Oh, have mercy. What does she see?
According to the video's description, the pair became stranded, prompting them to venture down the dimly lit roadway. Suddenly, one of the girls freezes in fear, noticing something unsettling further ahead.
I don't see it.
As the camera focuses, a disturbing figure emerges in the distance, a ghostly apparition that shockingly appears headless. Without warning, the eerie entity charges toward them, sending the girls into a panic. They immediately turn and run, clearly terrified. The situation escalates further when, in a moment of bravery or perhaps disbelief, the girl holding the camera glances back.
Nothing.
Mysteriously, the haunting figure has completely vanished, leaving no trace of its existence.
What if it's just a
Unfortunately,
residual
the footage
haunting?
ends abruptly, leaving viewers uncertain about the fate of the 2 girls. This unsettling encounter has sparked intense debate online. Some viewers speculate that it could have been a cleverly staged prank, while others genuinely believe it may be authentic evidence of paranormal activity. Whatever the explanation, one thing remains certain: this footage is chilling enough to linger in your mind long after it ends.
Great, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Fantastic. Of a running, headless looking ghost.
This eerie footage, uploaded to TikTok by user Men in Black Revelaciones, is leaving viewers baffled as it captures a mysterious object descending from the sky somewhere in Mexico.
I think this is a Mylar balloon, but I could be wrong.
The security camera video shows a strange, floating anomaly slowly moving towards the ground, immediately drawing the attention of 3 curious dogs nearby. As the object continues its descent, the dogs cautiously gather around it, seemingly wary yet intrigued. Just moments before the video ends, the floating shape appears to shift and transform, adding to the mystery.
I think it's a balloon.
Viewers
I
have
don't know.
debated extensively about what this strange phenomenon could be. Some think the dog's behavior, clearly reacting to the object's presence,
Well, the dogs probably don't know what a balloon is.
validates the authenticity of this footage. The original uploader suggests it might be some type of floating humanoid. However, skeptics have proposed more grounded explanations, suggesting it could simply be a hologram, a reflection from a spotlight, or even a drifting balloon.
I think it's a drifting balloon.
Whether paranormal or mundane, one thing is certain: this bizarre encounter has sparked significant debate online. Watch the footage carefully one more time and let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below.
Balloon. Did I say balloon? I think I said balloon. Balloon.
In this chilling segment, we explore an eerie photograph recently shared on the Ghosts of London Facebook page. The image, reportedly captured by a motion-activated game camera set up on a ranch in Texas, shows a ghostly, translucent figure seemingly wandering through the darkness. The photo's owner explains that the area where the image was captured turned out to be the location of an old homestead, previously unknown to them. After retrieving the memory card directly from the camera, they immediately viewed the image, ensuring there was no time or opportunity for it to be digitally altered. This photo is not enhanced or sharpened in any way. It's the exact original as we downloaded from the original disc in the camera. Viewers have offered various interpretations, trying to make
I mean, I see a face, I see an arm, body, legs, buttocks.
Sense of the ghostly apparition. One viewer says, "To me it is an Indian woman carrying a papoose with baby in on her front."
Oh.
Another commenter sees something entirely different, suggesting, "Looks like a soldier with a pack in the front of him." With no clear explanation available, this haunting photo remains a mysterious snapshot from a secluded ranch in Texas,
Very
sparking
interesting.
ongoing debate among viewers about the true identity of the spectral visitor. But what do you think it shows? Let me know your take in the comments section below.
It's something spooky. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. White House.
The White House, the iconic residence of American presidents, is famed not only for its rich history, but also for the numerous reports
You're telling me the White House is haunted?
of paranormal activity within its historic walls.
I've never heard of
Over the
that.
decades, many have claimed encounters with spectral visitors, making it one of America's most intriguing haunted locations.
What, like Abraham
The
Lincoln?
most
And
frequently reported apparition is
Told you.
President Abraham Lincoln, who was assassinated in 1865.
but he was assassinated at a theater, though.
Witnesses, including prominent figures like British Prime Minister Winston Churchill and Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands, claim to have encountered Lincoln's ghost. Churchill reportedly saw Lincoln by a fireplace, and the Queen allegedly fainted upon seeing him at her bedroom door.
I mean, they do have the Lincoln room still, so, and it's pretty much, I've heard it's the same exact how it's been left when he died.
First Lady Grace Coolidge once reported seeing Lincoln's spirit gazing thoughtfully from a window in the Yellow Oval Room. President Theodore Roosevelt and several members of Franklin Roosevelt's
Crazy.
administration also shared eerie experiences linked to Lincoln's presence. Another ghostly figure said to roam the White House is Abigail Adams, the nation's second First Lady. During her lifetime, she often used the East Room for drying laundry. Reports indicate that her ghostly presence is sometimes seen carrying linens accompanied by the distinctive scent of soap or damp clothes. Additional ghostly sightings include Thomas Jefferson, whose spirit has allegedly been heard playing his violin in the Yellow Oval Room, and Andrew Jackson, whose laughter reportedly echoes from the Queen's bedroom, where he's been seen lying on his bed.
That's crazy.
William Henry Harrison is believed to haunt the attic, while John Tyler's ghost is occasionally reported
There's an attic in the White House?
in the Blue Room. Frances Folsom Cleveland has also reportedly appeared in the Blue Room, where she was married to President Grover Cleveland. Even presidents themselves have acknowledged the strange occurrences. In 1946, President Harry S. Truman wrote to his wife in a letter that is archived in his presidential library and museum.
I jumped up and put on my bathrobe, opened the door, and no one there. Went out and looked up and down the hall, looked in your room and Margie's. Yeah, still no one. Went back to bed after locking the doors, and there were footsteps in your room whose door I'd left open. Jumped and looked, and no one there. The damn place is haunted, sure as shooting. Secret Service said not even a watchman
That place is haunted, sure as shooting.
was up here at that hour. You and Margie had better come back and protect me before some of these ghosts carry me off.
In a 2018 interview on The Kelly Clarkson Show, Jenna Bush Hager recounted an eerie experience she and her sister Barbara had while staying in the Lincoln Room during their dad, George W. Bush's presidency. On two separate occasions, they heard mysterious music emanating from the room's fireplace. First, 1920s style piano music one week, followed by opera music the next.
Our phone rang, and I woke up. And all of a sudden, we heard like 1920s piano music coming out of our fireplace. It was like the middle of the night, and you can feel the music out of the fireplace.
Another
That's
famed
crazy.
supernatural entity said to haunt
Kitty.
the White House is the Demon Cat. According to legend, the Demon Cat appears before major disasters or national tragedies, such as presidential assassinations and national crises. Witnesses describe it as initially appearing as a harmless, normal-sized feline, but it quickly transforms into a terrifying creature, growing enormous and sinister, often accompanied by glowing eyes and an unsettling presence. Historical accounts suggest the Demon Cat appeared before the assassinations of Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy, as well as prior to the stock market crash of 1929. It is primarily reported lurking around the basement and crypt areas of the White House and the US Capitol, adding a chilling layer to the lore surrounding these iconic buildings. These countless tales of unexplained phenomena continue to intrigue the public, blending historical significance with an enduring fascination for the supernatural.
I never knew
Coming up in our last segment,
White House
in
was
just a few
haunted.
seconds, we take a look at a bizarre Bigfoot sighting. But before we do, remember to subscribe and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and eerie clips.
What the Sasquatch?
Recently, a man in Washington claims to have captured eerie images of what he believes to be Bigfoot, peering through the window of his secluded cabin. The mysterious photos show a large, shadowy figure lurking just outside, seemingly observing the cabin's interior.
So Bigfoot is a peeping Tom.
Despite the man's insistence, viewers remain skeptical. Many commenters have questioned why, in an age of high-resolution smartphones and cameras, we still have yet to obtain a clear and definitive image of the elusive creature.
'Cause it's in the dark?
Skeptics argue the images could easily be hoaxes or misidentifications, while believers maintain this could indeed be genuine proof of Bigfoot's existence.
It could be both!
Unfortunately, there's very limited information about this sighting beyond what the original uploader provided. Without additional details or clearer evidence, we're left speculating about the authenticity of these chilling photos. We'll keep an eye out for further developments, and if new information emerges, we'll be sure to provide an update.
You think that's Bigfoot? Let me know down in the comments.
Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you want more in-depth spooky content, then consider subscribing to our second channel, Slaptown Mysteries. There's a link in the description box down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.
Again, if you guys enjoyed my reaction and all the spookiness, hit the like button. Comment which one you guys thought was real, fake, fact, fiction, scared you the most, not scared you. Let me know. And then share with your friends. And don't forget the subscribe button. Our channels don't grow unless you hit that. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Please take care, be safe. And as always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys in that next video.